so I'm gonna do the tag today. Though I don't know what it's called. I forgot. Random tag or something. And Bethany's Life just did it, and I'm gonna sort of give them a link on a comment. So, yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. So number one, how did you get your YouTube username? Um, well, my YouTube username is BFFLS 11122211122. So that's a really long one. So I have a couple reasons why. Um, I was planning before I started doing a lot of makeup to have a lot of my friends on this. That's why I got BFFLs. And they said that I can't just do BFFLs because it's too short. So I put 111222 because it was just like a quick thing, right? I thought I wasn't really going to do it a lot, right? And then it said it was someone already had it, so I put another 111222, and then it worked. So that's pretty much why. And I like and I like saying it, BFFLs 111222 111222. So yeah, that's how I got my username. Number two, if you can change your name, what would it be and why? I'd probably change. Well, I don't really want to change it because my name is Bianca. If you didn't know, I wouldn't really want to change it. I like my name, but if I had to, it would probably be like Mary, because I've been liking that name a lot, like for a while, and through like times when I would play house a while ago, I would always name myself something different. But then one time I decided to name myself Mary, and I just really liked that name, so I started like using it all the time. So I really like that name, and I was thinking if I ever had a girl, I'd name her Mary, but her full name like altogether would be Maria. So that's why, and my aunt's name is Maria. So that's pretty interesting. Ow. Number three, if you could go back to a time when to yourself when you were like younger and say something to yourself, what it would be. I'd probably tell myself, depends like how younger, because like I'll pick a time. So let's say when I went on vacation last summer. I'm gonna tell you a little story. When I went on vacation last summer, I went to Miami, and I went with my mom, my two brothers, and my aunt. Okay, sorry about my lighting, just went like that. And so I wasn't really. I sort of got mad at my aunt because she was only like with my like not with, but like only really talked to and just was always with my brother, right? So I just started ignoring her. And I think that now I would go back to that moment and not ignore her because, like, no one, not that she's like hurt or anything now or passed away, but it's just that it's really good to use your life in a wise way. Like, I've never really done that to any of my relatives. I've always been the sweetie. Um, so I'd probably go back to that because I'd like tell myself not to do that because, like, no one will be there forever. So that's why. Number four, how old were you when you could blow a bubble gum bubble? Probably around 7. That was an easy one. But I'm not too sure actually. I remember my friend used to take a gum. I don't have gum here with me. I would show you how she did. But she would take a gum and she'd flatten it out and then she'd put it in front of her mouth and blow. Because she didn't know how to do it in her mouth. Um, what did I want to be when I grow up when I was younger? I actually wanted to be, well, there's lots of stuff. Like, I wanted to be a teacher. I probably wanted, yeah, I remember wanting to be a teacher. I wanted to be a vet, which I still do now. I wanted to be, I remember, because through your life you go through lots of stages, I find. And I remember one stage I wanted to be like a singer-songwriter. I wanted to be one so badly. But no, not like I think I actually really wanted to be a singer or songwriter. but I don't really want to be that anymore right now. I don't know. I just think my perspective has changed. So I either want to be a makeup artist, like on celebrities, or or a vet, but probably more like a vet, maybe a teacher right now. Um, okay, so this question is number 6, and it's usually what would you order at Starbucks, but I don't really go to Starbucks, so I go to Timmy's a lot, Tim Hortons. So what do I usually order at Timmy's? I even know how hot or cold it is. I always order white hot chocolate. I love that. If you've never tried that, go check it out. It's really good. So then number 7. When was the hardest you've ever laughed? This is a hard one. I think this one's like really hard for me. So I'm gonna give you like about 3 times. So number 1. Um, so we were in the like my cousins, my uncle, and my aunt and my brother. My dad wasn't there; he went to the city. We're in the country, and I was at my aunt's house with my dog and my aunt, my other aunt, and because we're sort of like neighbors, like there's one house between us, and so me and my aunt were just talking at like her house, the house like the other house. So like there's like the house where my uncle and aunt and my cousins were, and then the middle was some other one's house, and then that's where me. This is like the house where me, my aunt and my dog were, and we were just talking, right? But then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go see what they're up to. So I brought my dog and I was walking, and then I just see like cause there's like a path to go through all the houses, and I looked through and everyone's just running to the house. So I thought something was wrong, right? So I brought my dog back to my aunt, and I went in the house. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And then um and then not Joey, sorry. Then my brother came up to me and was like, um, I'm not gonna say this person's name. Our cousin shot our uncle in the nose with a BB gun. I'm like, what? So what happened was, um, there's a girl cousin. Yeah, there's 2 girl cousins. Like one's 15 and one's no, not 15. Yeah, one 15 and one like 20. And then there was another one that's like 26, and the one that shot him was like 13 or something. And my brother's 15. And what happened was it was really funny when I heard it. So my uncle was in the shower, and the shower has like a little window where your head is above, like not your body, because that'd be sort of weird. So like there's a window and it's like above your head, and then if you look over, you can see our backyard where they were. And my cousin had his BB gun in his hand, and then the 26-year-old said, "Okay, I'll count to 3 and you shoot him." Okay, so one of the girl cousin called him, so he looked over, and then he's like 1, 2, 3, and he actually shot him in the nose, and he had like a hole in his nose, and the BB was stuck in his nose, and it was hilarious. I know it's not funny to laugh when someone gets hurt, but I just found it really funny, and that was really funny. Like we were all on the ground laughing. So that was like one time. I'll give you one more time because this is a short one. Um, I was sleeping over at my friend's house, and and uh, so we were trying to go to bed, and we were all joking about it. And then we was like one of my friends, Sherry. She has a channel here. Sherry, I don't know what it is, but I'll put it in the link below. And my friend Alex, she's been on one of these with me, and Alex got, because I was sort of on a mattress on the ground. Alex was on the bed, and Sherry was like on the other side of the bed with another mattress. And um, Alex, me and Sherry switched spots, right? Because I'm like, okay, you know what? This spot is too uncomfortable. So we switched spots, and then Alex rolled off the bed onto Sherry, which she thought it was me. and she went like this. Oh, chubby cheeks, chubby cheeks. Bianca, you were so chubby cheeks. And then I quickly, when she was quickly playing with like her cheeks, she was like bursting out laughing, and I ran onto her bed, and then because I thought it was like dreaming or something, so I went onto her bed, and like and then when she decided to go back on her bed, right, the bed, and I was scared, like she scared me. I wasn't even expecting her coming on the bed, so she came and lied, and I like pushed her off, and that was funny because she landed right on Sherry. Sorry, that took a while. 8. If you can play any instrument, what would it be? Well, I play piano right now. Another instrument would probably be the guitar. I have a guitar. I'm trying to learn, but it'll get there when it does. Anyways, number 9. What's your favorite thing to do when you're upset? Well, when I'm upset, I really like to have time alone. In other words, I like to go in my room, sit down, well, come in here, sit down, and just think about things. Like just have some time to myself and think about things. Or I like to dance, or I like to sort of, this is embarrassing, I like to make up my own song and sing it, which is really funny because like I don't really like singing really. Anyways, so number 10. What's your favorite movie? This is a hard one. So I like the movies. I'll give you like 5 movies. So number 1, Father of the Bride. That movie makes me cry and laugh. Number 2, probably Let Me In. Number 3, this is hard. Aqua Romine. Number 2, no, 4. Number 4, sorry. Probably what's that movie called? Adventures of Babysitting. And the last one I like would probably be it's called I can't remember the name of that. Madeline. Madeline. Yeah, so it's my favorite movie. 11. What food can I not live without? That's sort of easy. Well, not really actually. Well, it's sort of weird, but I think I can't live without probably like white spaghetti. I love that. Or like spaghetti like with nothing on it. Number 12. What's your favorite dessert? My favorite dessert would probably be cupcakes. Cupcakes with chocolate frosting and with chocolate filling inside. I really like that. Anyways, so number 13. What's your favorite pizza topping? I'm really like picky about my pizzas and like anything really, but I actually like not really anything. Like basically with pizzas and hot dogs. Hot dogs I only like ketchup on, and pizzas I only like cheese on. I hate pepperoni, and if there's pepperoni off, I literally pick it off, and if I see one piece of meat, I'll like pick it off like until there's probably nothing left of a piece. Anyways, so now 14. Would you rather have the power to read minds or be invisible? I think probably they both have lots of good things to it, but I probably want to be invisible because invisible you could do lots of things. Like reading minds just one little thing, I guess, to me. And plus you could sort of read minds if you're invisible, like go up to a person and they're telling a secret that they don't want you to hear, and you'll hear it anyways because you're invisible and they can't see you. Number 15. What did I do for my last birthday? Well, I had a sleepover with 2 of my friends. Well, she's not my friend. With Sonia and with a girl named Sonia and Alex. That was pretty fun. Yeah, and I had other friends here, and it was pretty fun. But they couldn't sleep over. Some of them had like something to go in the morning, and some of them weren't allowed sleepovers. If you could have one selfish wish, what would it be? This, when I heard Bethany say this, I'm like, this is an easy one, but that's really selfish what I thought of. Just for like a person to disappear. I know that's really selfish, sorry. And I have to go really quick. This is gonna cut me off. What would OMG WHKP mean to me? Probably mean OMG, what? How? That's not okay. I don't